So YouTube family, AB loses his minds and does the unthinkable to the Sanders family. Now, I gave my opinion on AB, but this one is going to have receipts and videos, and we got to look at it the right way. Looking at AB, clearly, you know I'm about to do my thing, but let's break down what he showed about the Sanders family. Without further ado, let's start the show.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Think it's best I put my...
So AB loses his mind and did the unthinkable. We dropped the video. You guys can go to the playlist in our channel, I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Go watch the video I dropped. But more footage dropped of AB basically saying to Deion, you used AB. Deion Sanders used Antonio Brown. According to Antonio Brown, he's saying that Deion Sanders' sons are no good, including Shilo. So he posted videos of Shilo being ran through by him, I guess, on the field. Let's look at those highlights first. My apologies, y'all. Hang on. I'm going to get AB out the way right quick. And I need y'all to let me know who you think is in the right and wrong after the fact.
That's it. Let's go.
Killed it. Murder was the case.
That's it. Let's go.
Killed it. Murder was the case.
I mean, even Deion Sanders is giving Antonio Brown against his son. Remind I tell y'all, this is when Shilo was like a senior in high school. You feel me? Let's not forget that. And this is way back. So when I'm looking at Antonio Brown talking about in 2019, like, you get points for that, but it's not over yet. You know what I mean? It still gets a little bit more with the video footage.
Just throwing the ball right now. You just... Just throwing the ball right now. You just... Just throwing the ball right now. You just...
I'm going to give all my opinions. My personal opinion, though, is Shilo got way better than the high school version of himself, much like any players, no matter what level. But we're going to still go with it because AB is not done yet. He got more footage, y'all.
Killed it. Murder was the case that they gave. Killed it. Murder was the case that they gave. Killed it. Murder was the case that they gave.
I mean, you can hear Deion Sanders saying murder was the case they gave him. See, AB must have slipped up and bumped his, that part. See, AB don't get no respect from my side no more. I used to always be one of y'all. You know, you people who's mad at this video right now, defending this coward. You know, the AB who started crying because the world was against him and he realized he's a typical, I'm not going to call him a stepping fetching because he ain't that. He calls everybody out, but I don't beat around the bush and act like it's something entertaining anymore, because when he becomes another meme and y'all talking about rest easy, AB, see you on the other side. Nah, I don't wish that for him, but I ain't going to mind my goddamn business. Because it was funny then, right? Do you remember this AB here who was crying to the world? He had a message for everybody.
Right now, the sun in my face, but to all the real AB supporters, just know I'm doing everything in my power to make you guys proud, man. I'm in school, I'm training, I'm visiting high schools. I'm gonna do everything to give back, you know. And if I could ever get back in the game, I gotta. So, time up, I'm gonna get back to work. Hope you guys having a beautiful day. Yeah, you guys follow the Patriots, tell them call me. They still gotta pay me, so might as well let me earn it. XFL, never. That was not even in the question.
That's you, sir. That's what you've become. Unfortunately, you've became a little minstrel show in front of the national audience. Now, I'm going to still go in on AB, but before I do, let's read more in what he had to show out here. For him to show 2019 clips of Shilo as if you get cool points for that, it speaks volume to this man's mindset and where he's at, because for one, what did the Sanders family do to this guy? But we'll get into that, but let's keep going more. He says, Deion D. Rider, use me, help. This dude is weird, bro. He don't even make sense in his grammar. Deion D. Rider, use me, help his sorry blank sons. And to just say Deion sent, well, bro, I can't, bro. I'm not about to give it credence by actually acting like I even understood what he said, but we do. He said, Deion using me help his sorry blank sons, CTE SPN. First of all, bro, your brand CTE SPN is a dying brand. You're trying to do a parody of ESPN, which I don't like ESPN anyway, so I rock with you with that. I don't got no beef with you, Antonio. You just embarrassed all your supporters who kept making excuses for you like me. We kept deflecting because I'm a South Florida boy. You a South Florida boy. You always in Lauderdale. You feel me? From the 954 to the 305. You feel me? 954 for sure, 305 till we die. Always been like a family, gang. You did a lot for the youth too, so I can't take away from that. But lately, you've been a court jester, bruh. That's what you've been, bruh. You call out people out the blue. You're mad disrespectful. I don't personally care if you slept with Tom Brady's wife. I believe you did too, so I believe you on that. Man, the hell with Tom Brady bitch ass. You feel me? But you acting like a certified goofy and a bitch too, bruh. If we keeping it real, you just spazzing on Coach Prime. You got Shilo for, bruh, my money is $100 grand on Shilo to whoop your weird little troll ass, bruh. You ain't that no more. You a good wide receiver skill-wise. But don't act like a motherfucker can't really smack the dog ass out you if they see you, bruh. Because you do a lot of yapping. You ain't moving nowhere without your security, bruh. So calm all that extra out. It ain't like you Antonio Brown, real South Florida like us, walking around here dolo solo. You got a whole clique of dudes, bruh. So you run your mouth all day, bruh. One of them Sanders family probably would, you know, smack the dog is out you, but they wouldn't do it. They're in a good position in life, so they probably gonna ignore you. That's why platforms like me is needed, because I'm gonna say what's needed to say, bruh. Don't no real Florida cat support that weird behavior you doing, bruh. You a whole L7 out here, as the West Coast dudes like to say, bruh. You a square, bro. From Delaware where nobody cares, bruh. This ain't no thorough Florida behavior. I don't know what them folks did to you. I don't know when you went to them Diddy parties, they bent you over and insert something in you, but ever since you've been tweaking, fam. And no real dude watching dude tweak like that is gonna support it, is gonna make excuses for it. You a whole weirdo out here, bro. I don't care what the NFL did to you. When Burfict did that hit on you, bruh, it knocked all the clean senses out you, bruh. You ain't never been the same when you got knocked out like that, bruh. You done woke up and rose up, and instead of being the rose that grew from a concrete, you the Sherm head that came from the back corner store, bruh. You feel me? Like, you that dude hanging in the front of the stores all day trying to be relevant, bruh. It's like, go sit down, bruh. We already got to deal with all these weird Mayo haters and all that. Now, here come the knee grumps. You want to get this attention, too. I would have respect you more if this was you 3 years ago against Sanders and them. It's obviously a lot of you new haters who just popped out after the draft told me everything. Them Sanders board made y'all dudes so afraid. The prime effect was real, because look at you, squirrel. You chasing a nut right now, bruh. You don't make no sense, bruh. Look at you, bruh. You a failed father. Well, not to all your kids. I'm just keeping it real, bruh. Based on what you want to go with, you want to bring up false narratives. Let's just talk about that part right there. I know, Blaz, you going too hard. Nah, we ain't went hard enough, bro. And I'm not about to make a movie out you. This probably going to be the last movie ever that I talk about you. Yes, I'm using movie because everybody know after the first movie was good, the second movie can never replace and duplicate what the original was. So right now, we just watching the crash right now. This is part 2 that becomes trash. And then we know part 3 is coming to redeem itself for trash part 2. That couldn't really do what part 1 did. So your movie got one more good movie left in this terrible series. So the trilogy is going to be the end, bruh. And it's going to be a sad movie that was trash, waste of money, and nobody's going to remember it. That's you, sir. And what you have to face every day is you're a Hall of Fame talent. But we know the Mayo people that you chuck and jive for, because you do chuck and jive for Mayo people. All them Mayo streamers, you don't really give the brothers who are streamers a chance to talk with you. I be paying attention to goofballs like you, bro. You really give more of the Mayo community, and don't. When I see you with certain black streamers, they don't really count, bruh. Those are the stepping fetchings, the ones who got they head bent over for the Mayo community. You don't really go to the real brothers to speak to you, because we're going to call you out, bruh. You ain't ready for that. So you go for stepping fetchings and Mayo people who cater to gimmicks like you to further embarrass us as a group of people. But you don't speak for the rest of us. So what I'm telling you, gang, whatever you're going through, I don't give a damn. I'm just letting people know this is the goofball that we went out of our way to defend. Look at him. Boy, don't know what he doing right now. That ain't CTE, in my personal opinion. We all got you type of minstrels everywhere. We're not going to let CTE be the excuse. You got to face the reality that you're not going to make it to the Hall of Fame. And if you do make it to the Hall of Fame, your kids are going to have great grandkids. Unfortunately, this is the truth. You got to face that reality every day. You personally cost yourself at least minimum over $130 million. I'm sorry, when the TV deals all came, you got a $40-something million guarantee. I think it was more than that with the Raiders that you just threw out the way. Then Patriots gave you an alley-oop. You threw that away. Then Tampa Bay gave you an alley-oop. You threw that away, bruh. So I don't care what you went through with the Steelers, I was riding with you. But everything after that been abysmal, bruh. You a scrub at best, bruh. This is going to be your reality for the rest of your days, bruh. Like, I'm not joking. I'm not mad at anything. I'm just talking to my brother Antonio Brown, bruh. None of this is funny, truthfully. Look at this sad story, bruh. So I'm going to let everybody else get you and ride your coattail, tell you ain't doing nothing wrong. And then I'm going to sit back with the popcorns and watch the crocodile tears when they pretend to care about you when you're no longer here, bruh. I'm just being real. You done crashed out, my G. It's an embarrassment now, bro. Hell no, I don't give a damn about no Antonio Brown. I was a supporter, but nah. You don't have to care if I'm not a supporter or not. Just wait and see when the movie actually comes through and part 3 comes. Ain't nobody gonna purchase tickets. And that's the sad reality of most of you type of minstrels. It's always like that. It's good now because it's highly entertaining. But when the movie is done and everybody go home, that's all they wrote, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm DJ Bless One, the best one. Never forget, bruh, to love your family, to love your kids, and always remember to stay blessed. And kids, like I always tell y'all, this is bigger than football. It's deeper than football. Oh, yes, it's deeper than football. Sheesh.
Heart been broke so many times, I don't want to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I